A lot of movement back there in the back, 2 and 3 wide. Pretty even. Oh, look at that. Guys getting checked up. Big contact back there. J.J. Ailey's around the 10, the 2, hard into the wall.
Oh, goodness. Kyle Busch involved. Big damage on the 18 as well. This is the concern about pitting and losing track position is the chaos on the starts. Huge damage to the Cindric. That was a big hit.
Massive hit. Austin Cindric drops the window net in frustration.
It's that white car right in the center. There he is, just in the middle of 3 wide. McDowell's going to check up and then see what happens from here.
Looks like he gets a little bit loose. He's trying to save it. More and more contact.
But the 10 spins up in front. I'm going to have to watch it again to see how the 10 spun around. Was it contact from the 15, Junior?
I believe a little contact with the with another car, not the 15, but move back here to the contact.
Yeah, there you go. Right?
10, 15 there. Right there. And getting overcorrected into the wall head on by the 2. That's your worst nightmare, I think, in a race car. It's being turned head on into the wall like that.
Allgaier sideways off the corner. Can he save it? Contact with Jones. Second caution of the day. Wow. Dale Jr. gets to the bottom of the racetrack on Poole.
Yep, Poole goes to, looks like he goes to protect it a little bit. Junior kind of gets into the left rear. I guess Poole got into the 7 there as well.
Yeah. Junior does his job, gets to the bottom. And then Poole runs up into the side of Allgaier.
Yeah, Allgaier just didn't get the best restart that I thought he was going to have and be able to clear the 48 car of Brendan Poole. And
I believe the 10 car of Almirola gets a nice run behind Chris Buescher. Almost tries to make it 3 wide right there. Buescher comes down. Little bit of contact right there and just turns the 37 around.
Boy, and Benedetto had nowhere to go, and Truex had nowhere to go.
So happy to see that 37 car stay on the ground when the 95 hit him. Yeah, big hit by Haley in the 77.
Wow.
Here's another look, and we'll watch Almirola in the 10 and Chris Buescher in this 37.
So Almirola thought about going 3 wide. That door was shut. And not able to see the contact, but I know, I mean, the way that car turned so abruptly, you know the contact was there, and then, wow, look at this.
Rookie. Oh, there it goes.
In the middle.
Oh, no.
Lost away himself and upside down is the 45 of Majeski.
Let's hope he gets back on his tires here.
That thing's square on the roof. What a shame.
Yeah, and you know, bumping through the tri-oval here is the sketchiest place to do it. And you see that big set that you saw that white truck make right there. He needed room to save it. And you try to do everything you can to not run into the cars. You try to do everything you can to keep your truck going straight. And unfortunately, wrong place at the wrong time for Ty.
Whoa! Trouble! Turn 3! Turn 3! Kyle Busch!
Hard in the wall goes Kyle Busch and slammed into by Joey Logano.
Kyle Busch went all the way down on the apron going down the back straightaway and lost control. Come up in front of the field. Right here. Now watch. He goes right here. He's going to go to the bottom. Here he goes. Way down the bottom. Oh, he got into Boyer, and then Boyer clipped him.
Here's a better look, because when he gets off of Boyer, now he's got to take evasive action, and that puts him on the apron.
Yep.
And around.
And then him and Clint touched just enough when he was down on the apron to turn him around.
Dale Jr. just misses him.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Joey Logano does not.
Probably would have been okay if it hadn't been for that. Kyle might have been able to get tires and kept going, but that did him in.
Another spinner. That's Brad Keselowski going around.
This could be ugly.
Back up across the track. Big damage. A number of cars collected. Dave Blaney, Greg Biffle.
Yeah, man, whenever you see a car coming back across a racetrack like that, you know it's going to be a bad deal.
Travis Kvapil nowhere to go.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, he got tagged by Kurt Busch, went down on the apron. When he came back up on the racetrack, he got into the left rear of Brad. Nothing Brad could do, like you said. At that point, Brad's for the ride, goes along for the ride, and tore up a lot of race cars right there. Watch the 78 car goes down on the apron, then he comes sliding back up, and he just turns the 2 car.
And it is a very harsh transition. We saw it during some of the qualifying laps. A harsh transition from the flat up to the race, back up onto the racetrack.
Inside the top 5. Oh, hard track. Wes Townley, Tyler Reddick, Brandon Jones.
Ray Golding gets stopped. Hard contact for John Wes Townley.
The front end of that truck is destroyed.
Sorry about that.
Brandon Jones as well. That had to take him for a surprise, being hooked on the straightaway like that.
See, John West was going to try to pull down to the inside of the 33 of Brandon Jones. Then the 19 of Tyler Reddick had a bit of a run, so he pulled down to try to get underneath John Wes Townley. They made contact that knocked John West up into Brandon Jones.
Yeah, I think John just thought he'd give a block here to the 19, but Reddick was in there far enough to where there wasn't anything Tyler Reddick could do. He
spots. Stand there in the fence. Oh, there's a pit crash here. Hard contact
to the inside.
Back in front of the cars.
Oh. And hit again. Haley with a hard hit on the inside wall and then right back out in front of traffic. And another car tagged him.
Brian Vargas, I believe. Oh, man, it's good to see that. Those are some really, really hard shots that Justin took to the inside wall. You can see the side of the 11 car. They make contact right there. It puts both of them in the fence. Burton way down low trying to miss the 11. This is when it gets very, very scary. All these guys doing an amazing job. Jesse in the 74 doing an amazing job, but Ryan had nowhere to go.
You see right here, he's on the outside of Haley and just not wanting to give that spot up. Haley needed to stay down. They could have both avoided that. And then this all, you know, I'm like you. I think everybody behind him did an incredible job. Just nothing they could do different at this point. Now he's hooked the racetrack, and unfortunately there's Vargas and gets into him.